it gives you an insight of what is actually happening within the corridors of power and how Nigeria is being run as an administration, as a government on daily basis. It gives you there's no coordinated direction of the APC government at the federal level. And also it gives you an insight that because see, no matter how you see it, whatever decision that's been taken in that regard is being delegated to Wike. That is one. And for them to stand up, it's not a. I'm not seeing it as a direct attack to on Wike or Wike is being embarrassed, But what I'm saying there is clearly that the Fulanis military
Sorry?
in the Nigerian military, the Fulanis in Nigerian military feel that they are all nobody can touch them. But the question is, are we running a military government? And why would, at that point in time, the former chief of naval staff alleged to have owned that land, other military men, to barricade where a delegate of the federal government were supposed to go and carry out a supervision or an inspection? Do not forget that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the commander-in-chief of all the armed forces in Nigeria. But we see a Fulani man. But imagine if that guy was to be an Igbo man. Mike, can we understand what we are talking about here? That it is not about Wike. What I'm seeing clearly there is that there are reasons when Nigerians are dying on daily basis and nobody can stand up against any force. The federal government is afraid of the Fulani military. Example, we are not even, there's nothing about commander-in-chief anymore. Bola Ahmed Tinubu would have ordered superior military men to chase those guys away. That's an insubordination. Yes. That's a complete coup.
Your approach to this issue is kind of different.
Oga, let me tell you about bros, Mike. Everything about me has always been different.
How my mind was that you condemn Wike, for that drama.
Mike, you think I'm not objective? You want to tell me I am not optimistic?
No, I'm not saying that.
I am not continue to celebrate mediocrity. I am an analyst, a public affairs analyst. I go to studios and talk. And Mike, I am telling you here, can we put Wike, unfortunate Wike, one side and look at the authority Wike represents?
Who wields more power?
Mike, I'm the one asking. You are the one. Are you talking about an appointed, not democratically elected? No. Not democratically elected minister, appointed by the federal government of Nigeria. Yes, let anybody say I sound very different. Okay. I am not looking at Wike mediocrity or whatever it is. I am looking at the power of which Wike stood based on the resolution that took place at the Federal Executive Council meeting concerning whatever property are here and there. Mike, please understand that the Bola Tinubu is also aware. I am already seeing that the Fulani military in Nigerian military feel that they are above the law. And nothing will happen. And you can see it. A boy of less than 20, Nigerians are celebrating. Yes, Nigerians are not celebrating because they love what the guy did, They are celebrating because Wike activities does not cause with the public anymore. He has continued to bastardize the image of APC government under Bola Ahmed Tinubu in different ways. But Mike even must come to the public to say what it is. And Mr. President tells a subject in Lagos to carry out an operation, and you say you are a funny man, and you stand on the way of Commander-in-Chief. Okay, please, can you understand what I'm talking about? Commander-in-Chief. And he tells you, okay, bro, do you know what that is clear? If it is, bro, I don't want to use that kind of word, but I can tell you that, this is a sign that, bros, we are not living in government. Where Wike was standing, I expected the president of Nigeria to order military, police, all military structures to go there and make sure that Wike carries out his activities. But look at it. A former chief of naval staff is the owner of that. And look at what Brutai is saying. Bro, you don't understand what is going on. So you're going to beat federal government. Right, this is pure insubordination. This is a threat to democracy. This is a threat.
And you are not looking at it that Wike over authority by confronting.
Let me tell you. Is it chief of army staff, serving chief of army staff? Is it chief of naval staff serving? Is it Air Force chief of Air serving? Who are these people? You have said they are confronting. I don't understand confronting. Are we in under military rule? Man, what you are seeing there, man, yes, I reason it differently. That these are the people that will carry and kill thousands of Nigerians, and they will tell you nothing they happen because federal government will say, "Mapini, Aluta continua." This is a clear sign of it that some people, federal government, okay, if it's your Kachukwu now, hey, all the armor plants in Nigeria now would have headed to Okigwe. Yes, sir. You would have seen movement. The Yoruba people would have been rejoicing by now. Bring his head, cut it to pieces. Now let them go and cut that man. What is his name? Arrest. Yes, Mike, I expect that arrest should be done immediately. The former chief of naval staff alleged to have owned that land. Arrested. Brutai arrested for trying to undermine the power of the commander-in-chief of the Nigeria Armed Forces. Mike, this is a clear truth. Yes, I will sound different but that is the clear truth. And any issue they have, I know that Nigeria is a corrupt system. Whether they know that you have certification or CFO or whatever it is that makes you own a land officially well documented, they have a way of manipulating things. Whether we can take it right or not, no. But they do not supposed to stop.
Oh yes, I believe this has exposed and revealed the level of corruption and land
grabbing. Weakness at the federal level. Now them they show muscle. Let all the police when they pursue us from getting closer to Abuja. That stop Sowore, that stop all of them. Go there now. Federal government they say also IG. Oh yeah, now let them say all the what's the name of that guy? IG Omotoku. Oh yeah. Let us. That is how to show that they are in charge. They are not in charge. Nobody is telling me anything. What we are seeing in APC government at that federal level is just because it tells you now that this is an opinion. A lot of people, analysts, experts, security experts have continued to digest this thing very clearly, and they are seeing it very clearly that this is a weak government, and any further push will collapse it completely, and nothing will happen. He say Wike, okay, may I come? May I come say me I know Wike before. Those who know Wike know themselves. But more, you know what I'm telling you now? If it were to be another person, imagine what will happen. This Wike you are seeing now, even when the security men, Wike security aid, try to do karakara, that guy just do it like this. That guy just. Even with the man with the gun, he had to speak out. Wike turned back, and you see why Wike running away. Was trying to put the bullet. Shut up! Fail. He was running away. Wike turned back dramatically. And look at the guy, and he was not able, cannot do anything. He did his international call all the powers all over the world, including the ones in River State. Nobody answered him. That's the day. That's what will happen. The day revolution will take place in Nigeria.
Let me quickly rush to the comment section again. Safa Abiodun says Nigerian military have been grabbing lands. Seizure for a very long time. Nobody dare challenge military action. Kudos to the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike. All right, I have another viewer saying that this man don't dash. So he's not in support of what you're saying. Hey, Anthony Nwakwo. All right, we move down to James Emmanuel and what James Emmanuel is saying. What he's saying is the truth. Okay, what you're saying is the truth. Somebody says, "Oh yes, unbelievable! Kudos to you this morning."
Oh, don't kudos me! Go kudos me!
Small kiss for you.
Don't kudos me! And that is me. You understand? I'm not looking at Wike. I'm not looking at Wike. I'm looking at the federal structure, the federal government, the commander-in-chief, and a small boy come out and stand on the way of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and say nothing will happen.
No,
and
not Tinubu.
Okay, Tinubu, we can work for. He's not working for federal government.
Out of that boy, the boy standing there.
Bro, I'm telling you now.
Is that not Tinubu?
Bro, that's what I'm telling you. Now, they are challenging. Listen to me. You see that uniform there? You see the uniform you are saying? That uniform represents something.
Okay.
That uniform represent something that Nigeria have the capacity to command and control as a nation. And now, who is carrying out a mission? Is there any military operation as at that time that will warrant that uniform? And that's the question I'm asking you. There was no military operation. What we are looking at is that the federal government and one of the Tinubu boys in uniform, like you want me to believe, like you just said too, that him too is a Tinubu boy, came under a former retired, not serving him.
Retired.
Oh my, I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. I came out and said, Bola Ahmed Tinubu instruction will not take place. Bros, that is insubordination. Arrest needs to be done.
So you need to be disciplined.
Arrest needs to be done immediately, including brutality. I don't like Wike because of the wayo. They say yes, you are one of them. You say come down here, say yes. I don't like Wike for anything. You understand? But what I am looking at, then what is the strength of the federal structure as in trying to maintain law and order and defense of justice without fear or favor. But I'm looking at it from that angle. Why would the Fulani military stand against the federal might? Stand against commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces? If you say Wike as FCT minister, he's been embarrassed and he quietly turned back, you know. But for me, what you see that Wike did means that the government of APC is totally weak.
One of your analysts here said the officers should have landed Wike a better spot.
Are you landing Wike? You're stopping the federal government. See, you know, say, Mike, you know, say, why you small, you know, you understand? When you see a man wearing police uniform, and you say that, he say you're touching federal government, FDN. Bro, that's what it's like.
But why did Wike call him a fool?
But let me tell you, my brother, that is the image. Okay, no, bro. Let me tell you, words are not violent. Words are not violent. We can be very uncouth.
But it can instigate it.
But I'm coming. Understand one thing. But understand one thing. What led to what? Okay. If in chemistry, if they say if there's an action, there's a reaction. And what is action? A mutiny, a clique of military boys is trying to stop an existing power from carrying out an operation. No, Mike, do you understand what I'm saying? You understand? Then, and Wike reacted based on what you are doing is an act of foolishness. You do not stop the commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces from carrying out his operation. The guy said, go and call that your commander. And unfortunately, Wike went to go and call the commander. The commander did not come. Up till now, we are still waiting. It's an embarrassment. But we cannot deny. It's supposed to.
Let's get your reaction.
See, good morning to our viewers. Good morning to all of you, Nigerian diaspora. See, we are all here. We are Nigeria. See, let us be frank with ourselves. When you say a uniform man and a civilian, see, they are both represent Nigeria. Yes, sir. See, let us be frank with ourselves. You see, I didn't see the scenario of the film, but what we have been saying here now is like I'm involved of the film. You see, a long time, arrogance is getting out of hand. Let us be sincere with what we are saying. Arrogance. Who is wicked? Who is a gentleman in a Nigerian color? Who is supposed to respect the reciprocal? Let us be frank. Who is supposed to respect the reciprocal? Both of them have a colorful language, but wicked, dishonor, and disunited Nigeria repression. You are the FCT, capital, federal capital territory. Who are you? Are you not to represent the color of Nigeria? You are vibrating arrogance. Every day go do. You can't do everything and get away with it all the time. Can you imagine the young man was calm. You see, everybody is talking. I listen to everybody talk, and I use that talk to analyze what I'm saying. Now, I didn't see the film, but I know that at the end of the tunnel, we can fail woefully. It disrespect the office of the president, as you are saying that. Like, you see, the days are numbered for the APC. They are coming on popular every day. They are deteriorating every day. They are going down every day. See, wicked action, it destroy the presidency office. It molest the president, indirectly molesting the president of the country. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying here. Federal capital territory minister, you're supposed to you address people who say this man is a respected civil servant. Arrogancy. Where's the paper? Every day go to para for who? Talking to them foolish. You see, a young man with a respected uniform of Nigerian army, symbol of Nigerian unity. You see, no matter say ex-police or ex-army, and then not Nigeria, they acquire it legally. There's a document to prove on it. Was it not document? He said there was a document. Now you want to say that you be lion. Who are you? The lion of us. They send you to destroy the opposition party. You want to destroy Nigeria. Wicked days are number.
was very lucky.
Let me fair with ourselves. Wicked days are number. You can't be intimidating Nigeria to the extent you are not saying you want to intimidate Nigeria army. At the end of the day, according to what I'm hearing now, they say he run away.
No, he want to go and call president.
No, he run.
He want to go and call Mr.
Nigeria army. He went to go and call government. Why don't respond to him? Why they run away?
Come here waiting now.
He run away. Ridiculous himself. He's a mugu among mugu. Now is a black book of the Nigeria army. They would assassinated anytime because it's a wrong figure in Nigeria policy. Because you know what happened in Port Harcourt? To go handle destroy Port Harcourt and put a go military administrator. We it days are number. We are Nigeria. We need forwardness. We don't need backwardness.
All right.
We need calmness. We need educated people to run the affairs of Nigeria. You manage situation. Not that you not pour for a situation. Manage situation. Let small people will see you go to happen against this Nigeria. When small people they want that kind of thing, we have film. Where document keep people at the end of the day they run away. Why don't you stay? Don't be blaming like they fuck you. Don't behave like wicked.
Right.
See, wicked days are number.
Mike, can you have this attention of this man and let him explain the authority that put me here? It's an authority that put me here.
Sorry.
So I'm going to defend that authority, not you.
Come on, calm down. Why are you talking like
Take it
wicked?
easy. Okay. Yeah, let's respond to the situation.
Anyway, as a security expert, the little knowledge I know, Wike was so lucky yesterday. If you have jammed officer like Rogers, you know, they could have just shot him yesterday because of soldier of duty. For those soldiers to be paying that land there, what Wike is supposed to have done is to go to the Ministry of Defense, go to court. He knew. He sent his boys, according to news. He sent his boys first, but he wanted to assist. Is the president of the
That he first sent his boys there.
Yes, you know the way I went and saw Wike for Abuja.
Going there in person.
Okay, you cannot cover Wike easy. It's even more than the president. I saw it. Army front, army back, SSS off. How you see police there? He did assist the owner. After telling the PDP again, and he went, but yesterday it was a disgrace. If he do it well, the guy will support him. But Wike here, collecting land. This land you are collecting, are you giving to the masses or you are giving to the chronic? That's also it. If you collecting barrack, let me tell you, it's a warning. If I were this soldier, I could have just shot him. And when I shot him, I'm on duty. Yes, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Accident discharge. He will go. He was so lucky that he didn't jump Sergeant Roger, or he didn't jump Mustafa, or he didn't jump like me. Holding gun, a civilian, bloody civilian challenging me. He was so lucky. I think that he will go arrest now. President will tell you, say, Oga, why you? And these people, as Navy, as Air Force, as Army, you think they're happy with your government? Where people are suffering, we collect your land. This is the river. This is 2027 game. We case you just back in load, go to River State and beg River State. We are not happy with him.
All right. Then Jack, let's have your own reaction to this.
Well, good morning, Mr. Mata Adepuye, and good morning, our viewers. Welcome. What I want to say, what happened there yesterday, have already shown what is going to happen for 2027. I am not watching what UK did or the military man, because I watch it. This is giving us the action, what will happen for 2027. And these people, like my colleagues say the Hausas, the Northerners have stand. If it is an Igbo man, they could already do something on it. But what I want to tell you, I'm not going to be there. It is the Northerners that make it to be there. And I'm not is afraid of them.
He's one that appointed Wike. Wike represents him. But a little guy and a military man insulted him. Insulted Ahmed Tinubu, not Wike. Everywhere they collect. Now I'm telling people that it is not that make Ahmed Tinubu to be there. People say no.
Who are you going to blame on this issue now? Who will you blame? Is it the military officer or the FCT minister?
Well, for me, what I'm saying, I will still blame Ahmed Tinubu because he's one that appointed Wike. Now blame him, and you know who Wike is. And Wike is a master of destroy.
Is he not carrying out his own duty?
He's carrying his own duty. I watch it. When I talk to him, he call. I don't know who is calling. Is he calling Mr. President to come? What Wike do? Wike come back. How do you that military man, that soldier man, is not a gentleman who could have already shot him down? But the guy just keep calm and be watching at him. I watch it. I see. I watch it. I don't know. I see what is going on. I tell you, every day, Nigeria will be acting drama. Every day we'll be watching movie in Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much, Ben Jack. What is it? Okay, Mr. Viscount. Felix, before you move further, I don't know if Wike is truly genuine about this operation is carrying out in the FCT, the Federal Capital Territory. We have a report here on this land issue by Sarah reporters. How FCT Minister Wike revoked 30 hectares of land owned by top military officers, reallocated same to associates, including INEC chairman Amukuto, the new INEC chairman. Is it genuine about what he's doing?
Mike, that's what I'm telling you. It's not about what Wike is doing. It's what Wike is being instructed to do.
What he's been instructed
to do.
So who will instructed?
But I'm not terrible. Are we hiding it? Remember, when immediately he was appointed FCT minister, he made a statement. He said, no matter how highly placed you are, I'm coming for you. As far as Abuja is concerned, he said it publicly. You know? So, and that is the pattern of every government. When another government comes now, we will look for evoke certain things, move it to another place. That is the way to operate.
So far, the says the military should be in the war front, not protecting.
But Mike, I'm coming to that. Imagine a situation in Ahmed Tinubu has ordered or has commanded total evasion at that spot. Who is going to stop that? Britain stopped it. With that boss, my boy. No, we still stand up. Let us be optimistic. Let us be optimistic. Nothing concerns me and Wike. Now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu know wetin they arrange for. But I am looking at the structures of independence of power that is centered under one particular person, the president.
If the president had commanded,
in my government, the president has when the boy calls things for his hands and said, when the squad is coming from the presidency, I'm going to go back well. That's what I'm telling you. Not about Wike, allocate land, allocate this, allocate that. They have been allocating land to themselves, including the presidency, including all of them are sharing the land. At the end of the day, when the government finishes, another government will come, they will still revoke the same land and the sin and all that. All these things you are seeing is about that decision. Yes!
It's even acting more than the president. He needs more power than the military.
Yes!
As a minister of FCC.
Oh, of course!
As someone who is representing the president, right?
Presidency! That is the home of the president. And we are seeing such enormous forces standing. But Mike, let's forget, they say, Mike, I'm looking at it that, see, if Bola Ahmed Tinubu need to be, okay, let me tell you now. 16 officers were alleged to have been involved in the coup, and all of them are Fulani Hausa. Mike, what happened?
It's only silver that.
Oh, wait, let me. What happened? I'm not annoyed. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. 16 officers, all of them are Hausa Fulani. They wanted to overthrow Bola Tinubu's government. What has there been? What have been done about that? Nothing has been done about that. And we are still seeing the same people again standing to tell Mr. President, you can your own commander commanding processes of warfare powers end in certain place, not here where I am standing on behalf of the retired chief of naval staff. Mike, it's an embarrassment. I personally am saying that these people should be arrested for standing against the ways of the commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces.
I totally disagree with what you have just said. Okay. First and foremost, the lieutenant or the person that was in charge said, I have an order, and that order is that work should continue. Wike knows the law. He's representing the minister, for God's sake, the minister. Minister, there are words, there are ethics words he should say. She speak. He's talking like an agbero. He's talking like an agbero. Like him, was stupid. The guy was intelligently answering him. I am not a fool. I am not this. I am not. Who is Wike? Wike is a police civilian, for God's sake. Talking to a military man. Talking to a military man. No. See, Mr. Lucky, to be sincere, he should slap on the face. He would have dead it on my weekend. I say it's your law. No, they would have dead the weekend. I don't want to know how it is. You understand? Wike has stepped on toes. He has stepped on the military are watching him. You know, he came to tell us last 2 months or so. He said the military man, he's saying that if he ring election, we shoot him. More of them are still they are waiting for Wike because Wike is over. Stepping his boundary. He had breach of law. If he has sent his voice there and his voice did not give, not going there to embarrass himself because he's no, it's a slap. It's a slap.
Mike, let me just say this. You know, let us just sound very optimistic here because I'm not a fan of APC. I'm not a fan of Wike. I'm not a fan of Bola Tinubu. You understand? But I'm looking at this thing from this perspective that does the extra have right, to carry out an official engagement? And that's the question I'm asking.
Can I answer you?
I'm coming to carry out an official engagement. The answer is yes.
Okay, let me answer you.
Then you cannot answer me. You cannot answer me.
He's a security. I know where it's going. No, it's
questions based on security now. I know you know that Lucky is a reality as what Lucky is going to put up something unfortunate.
Okay, hold on.
You start in the same page with me.
Hold on.
What I'm saying is this: at this point in time, is this very clearly, you see, if Bola Tinubu need to understand very clearly now where he is. This is a threat to democracy. I've never seen it cannot happen in America, where a delegated, governor, is wanted to carry out something on behalf of the nation. If the military guys, listen now, if the military guys feel otherwise, why can't they go to court? Than to show, okay, I'm not saying who they go, but at least it's part of the process. Army know they go court. I'm asking. Army have their own court. No, they have their own court. Army know they go court. You can go to court and say something happened. But for you, okay, listen. Now, they're pessimistic. No, this one that I'm seeing clearly now. For a guy like that to come out and say that the Bola Tinubu will not pass this. Okay, go and figure out what you're talking about. Under an instruction. The instruction you're talking about. Is it from presidency? Is it from Bola Tinubu? I'm not talking about arrogance here. Even the presidency, all of them there, I do not see the same time. I am talking of due process. A process. A due process. Simple. Order. On which order? Is this not on behalf of the president to stop a presidential official engagement? Let me do it. Must we can go there? I'm asking you. He has a boss that and he knows the law. I'm asking you. He knows the law. But the minister. He knows the law. You know the law. You have supported the law. You have supported carrying out an oversight let me do it. On the duties and the assigned in his office. The answer is yes, we can have right to go to anywhere. Agree. Then the second thing is that the guy that was standing on that spot, was he acting on behalf of Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Let me ask. Let me answer. Good, very good. Now, do you remember the judge at EFCC in Port Harcourt? Wike rushed to that place in midnight. Wike have been doing things that contradict the law. Those boys at that side, and a policeman with arm, an army man with arm, is to defend that place. Whoever comes there, whether criminal or you come with good mind, if you come with hard, they can do otherwise because they have been sent by authority. They gone, and a police officer, an SSS holding gun license can do anything. Now, everybody know Wike incident. Normally, you have to send your director or the workers to that place and check. Now, because Wike has power, he has army, and he knew there's army there. What he's supposed to have done is to call the owner of the land, which he knows. And he said, let me go there, nothing will happen. Let me tell you, sir, Wike was unlucky. You, if they post you as a police officer to any event, and they give you order, that's all that they give to you. Now, the military might make sure, sir, representing a uniform represent Nigeria, and he representing commander of the chief of the whole nation, Tinubu, who is minister. If you come to that place, you know it's very risky that the president that otherwise they can shoot him, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. They will call it accidental discharge. Okay. Minister has someone shoot him in Sanwo-Olu. I know where Sanwo-Olu went. No, they didn't shoot him. I said they just said the guy said, please, sir, I am sorry. This is the order we got. Call Abuja. That's now. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm telling you, Wike was so lucky. Don't forget, Wike has army, SSS. If they exchange fire, so what will happen? If the other side exchange fire, or this side exchange fire, but let me tell you the truth, Wike should calm down. This land you are collecting, we collect some land for people, beggar, and give it to justice. People are not happy with you. All I know is that all this you are saying, if we can be brother yesterday, my brother, that Pele, sorry, that one blanket has been lost. I ask you, Ritaje Roger, who killed Abdullah wife and his son today, Sajo Roger is free, he don't look up down, but the woman is dead. What did they do? He acted and did last order. So that's the military. If I were there yesterday with my gun, who is a petty civilian minister, that gun doesn't know minister, doesn't know president. I want to trigger it. Everybody needs as a data teacher. So we can put her together. Mr. Mike, I want to say something. There's an allegation against the new INEC chairman, sir. You understand? I will advise the new INEC chairman to come out and dispute what was being said. They said it's part of the people we can give land to. Yes. You understand? You should come out now to tell the people that I was not giving any land. And you should come out. No, listen to me. He that comes with equity must come out with clean hands. You understand? You have already alleged him now. It's an alleged that he was part of the people they gave land to. So is that why we are going to get the election of 2027 right?
Wike should go and sit up and repair that video and see that he made a silly mistake.
All right, let's quickly go to the comment section again. It was Chris saying about this issue. All right, the military man's action shows that there could be a situation in Nigeria when the military will act contrary to the presidential order.
God bless.
Another military personnel will do the same in the future.
God bless. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? God bless you. What do you know? What the politician know? Do you understand? God bless you. Let me read it again. What do you know? God bless you.
Calm down. Let me read it again.
Factly. These are people who reason beyond this wickedly. Wicked. Let us separate wicked and look at what is already on ground.
I'll read it again so that you understand what the man says. Chris. The military man's actions show that there could be a situation in Nigeria when the military will act contrary, listen very well, contrary to the presidential order. Another military personnel will do the same thing that guy did in future. That's what.
But the guy don't do wrong now. The guy only he made 10 pieces when the wicked was shot him. I'm telling you, no officer can take it. Some Fulani army man can take it. I'm telling you, the guy acted well. Just like Kode acted with Sanwo-Olu. Say, sir, I'm here with authority. Simple. The guy did not slap wicked. Did not appease wicked. I want to ask you.
Don't you think the guy should have just Wike should have just left the guy?
Yes.
And called the person that ordered him to guide him?
Mike, let me just tell you. You see, people, if you go to where people look at this thing critically, me, I'm not looking at Wike unfortunate behavior here. You understand? But one thing we must take away is this very clearly. You know, who is representing a power? Is it the military guy or Wike? Knowing fully well that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the commander-in-chief of that guy that's even wearing uniform. And the question is that Tinubu delegate any form of authority or delegate any form of thing to the guy wearing military uniform? That's the question we need to ask ourselves first. Was there anything like that? Was Wike acting on behalf of the federal government? Whether it's negative or positive, the answer is yes. I can listen to them be murmuring. It's so let me tell you, you don't understand the minority. I don't understand. Can't you listen to nothing like retired? There's nothing like retired. There's nothing like retired. Do you know what Obasanjo did? When Lagos State seized all the vehicle, did you know? Obasanjo was retired. He ordered soldier.
Sorry for your last time, right?
Ordered soldier. All the PROT. See, all of them. You can't just soldier. A soldier is a soldier. There's nothing like retired soldier.
Let me tell you, unfortunately, I don't know what you mean. But when you say somebody is retired from service, it's no more. I'm not from the serious part. This is an expert. This one, criminology. See, for fellowship, don't go address yourself. Don't go address yourself. Let me tell you, Mike. You see, that's what I'm saying, you know. Well, of course, this is a public service. Everyone is entitled to his opinion. Which is okay. What you are saying is that there's some certain things we control at a proper perspective for us to understand it very clearly.
Somebody says, I disagree with you on what you're saying this morning. They're saying this based on the hatred you have for Fulanis.
No, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Yes, the Fulanis are not Nigerians. That is one. Two, what I'm saying is this, Mike. If you say I'm saying this based on the hatred I have for Fulanis, the question is this now: the guy who is wearing Nigerian military uniform and Wike, who is under authority now.
Two of them. Two of them.
Two of them are under
Two of
authority.
them. Even the soldier. The soldier.
Mike, you see, that's the question. That's to tell you that I am not as biased as you think. I am not biased. I am telling you.
He can be sacked by president. Even the soldier.
Well,
Really now?
Mike, you must get some certain things right. But this is not a matter of argument, you know. We are looking at it, you know, from the perspective of the commander-in-chief himself. The guy, Bola Tinubu have a right to command the guy that's wearing uniform.
Yes, as a boss.
Wait now. Mike, I don't know how. I'm telling you. Understand very clearly where is coming from. No, that guy you are seeing here is not the only Fulani serving under Bola Tinubu's government, and but they still obey Bola Tinubu. What I'm saying is this: what you saw there very clearly shows that there can be insubordination and nothing will happen. Bola Tinubu delegated an authority to somebody, and you say a military officer and you are standing against him. No, but if Bola Tinubu decide to take action, this is a threat to his office as the president. That social people. Then, if there is a visit, why are they saying that some military officers were trying to do coup and they were arrested? Wait. I don't know where it is. I don't know. Yes, I don't know. Nigerian military. I don't know wearing Nigerian military uniform when we are there arrested. But let me tell you, see, let us be. We should not be selecting mediocrity here. You know, when we see that we can follow the process. I don't know. I do not know what you do process. You are not even here. You are not even here to prove whether actually there was due process or whether we can follow due process or not. But the fact still remains that the FCT minister himself, was appointed and is the governor of that territory. I'm trying to explain something. I wonder. You cannot agree. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Based on that, it has every right. They're acting on the instruction of the presidency. But let me tell you what you don't know about Federal Executive Council meeting. In Federal Executive Council meeting, if you are privileged to have briefs of what happens there, that is where they agreed and discussed whatever they want to be seen carried out. Okay, God bless you. Then, on that note now, if there's going to be a presidential decision of that day, are you trying to tell me that Bola Tinubu will order Wike's arrest? Okay, hold on. Don't be annoyed. I agree with you, Wike is the minister of that state. But let me tell you, if any land dispute, what Wike have done is to go court. Our court will give you court order to stop talking. If it's the court clerk that came to that land, I mean, we just simply obey court. But let me tell you, you are telling me this civil regime, go and check the entourage that Wike is using. Army, police supposed to be the guardian. But they have destroyed the democracy. Tinubu have destroyed democracy. Everywhere you go, army. Army is supposed to be in barrack or in the bush. Because of selfishness, you appoint the police, you see the army. So don't be surprised. I'm coming, sir. When Shagari was on throw, Shagari was using the police. No, but you don't. How can you bring? I'm coming. No army. No, how can you bring in the world? I'm coming. Nowhere in town. Nowhere. Not to disagree with you. I'm going to disagree with you. Go there and agree with him. Go there and agree with him. No. Go there and agree with him. Don't push me. I said go there and agree with him. I said go there and agree with him.
Now we are a civilian regime. I know we are going. We are a civilian regime because of the bad thing you are doing. You are using military. So if any military man perform bad, let the president.
Okay, go and get your views very correct. Your response and your opinion.
Mr.
You make it more, you know,
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Appreciate all of you. We appreciate all of you, all the respondents on the program this morning, as well as the viewers that joined us. We say a big thank you for staying glued to the channel. We love your engagement and we really appreciate you all. All right, please, this is to remind you of the party, Christmas party, end of the year party that is coming up on the 13th, right?
Yes.
Of December 2025 this year. So we want to use this opportunity to tell you to please support the platform, right? You can.
Yes. Please. There's 365 days of city standing. You know, here, and I know it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. You know, I believe that will be able to stand by us while we're trying to, you know, celebrate you, God, and of course, city stand as to mark the end of the year. Please, whatever you wish, whatever, nothing is too small, you know, to add to in support of that get together, you know, to celebrate. Every one of us there, including you out there, who has been very, very supportive. I thank you, everybody from the beginning to the end. You know, go massively, you know, tweeting, retweeting, sharing, you know, liking, commenting, and the rest of them. Not only that, those who has also, you know, given us their sweat and their steam to keep us standing here. God bless you all. Help us understand our P, and please support our end of the year party. God bless you. I have no doubt something great will happen.
The Senate President have just spoken on behalf of the crew, the analysis in those people that analyze in City Stand. We want to please appeal to you, analysts. We want to appeal to you. Please support us. 365 days is not a joke. It's the time we've actually achieved a lot this year. And it's the time we come together, we marry, we analyze, we look at things the way other things look like. We now make projection for the next year. We want to say, please, we need your support. We need everything you can use to support us. Thank you. We are going to expect positive response. Thank you very much. God bless you.
And then everything that's going to happen that day will be orderly and it will be viewed all over the world. Because at that spot, we tend to be, you know, giving it out to you live, you know, so that without much, you'll still be part of what we are trying to do. It's an appeal. It's an appeal for assistance and support. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
This is the security aspect.
I think we are happy we are alive. We are happy our viewer too, they are alive. All the people you see last year, we are still seeing it now. And I believe this year will be the best year. And I believe the arrangement is we are preparing. We are going to celebrate with and everything. Viewer, God bless you. I know that God will use you and to support us on that very day. In fact, you are invited. I mean, they are invited. You can be on live just like what happened last year. Well, when I was eating a bar, I saw one of our viewers watching me live. I have to stretch the
but to the person.
So, and I know a lot of drinks, a lot of food, and guy was in charge that sharing food. I saw you.
Yes, I was highly disciplined.
Do you know
the sharing?
A lot of people that we invite came, and this time I believe we're going to have more people. So a better place. God bless you as you support. God bless you. Thank you. My name is Roka Yabuna. I don't know, like Lagos. This is democracy. Tinubu have scattered.
All right, I've been offline since Thursday, but I'm back online. Yeah, you can reach out to my number if you want to get any info The number is 091 The number is back on WhatsApp. Chat on WhatsApp via the number 091 I repeat 091 I appreciate all of you. I'll say goodbye to you. Join us tomorrow. Thank you so much.